Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Precious. Thank you for watching. On this channel we give real insight on family, relationship and lifestyle. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you'll be able to get notifications when I post regular videos. Thank you so much. So on today's video, we'll be talking about how to manage your home as a working parent. So how to manage your home. How do you manage your home as a working parent? So this is a very important topic for me because I work full-time and it's been a struggle managing my home, running around with 3 kids and trying to balance everything, trying to be a wife, trying to be a mom, and trying to be myself. So in this video you'll be able to get tips on how I manage my home and run my home smoothly. So let's go straight into it. So if you're a working parent, especially with young kids, don't forget to watch my video on how to manage childcare as a working parent. It's a very important video and it gives off so many tips on how to manage childcare as a working parent. So going back to this video, the first tip to managing your home as a working parent is routine. Like not just an ordinary routine, structured routine. If you don't have routine in your home, your life is gonna be full of stress. So for the married ones and for the single ones, as soon as you get married, start having structured routine in your home. The routine starts with your husband, so he knows how your home it runs. So by the time the babies come, by the time the children comes, he already knows the routine, so he will be able to incorporate the routine into them. He'll be able to help you with the routine. But when the big kid doesn't know the routine or doesn't have a routine, then you now have children coming. It's going to be life full of stress for you. So what I did was, I've got 3 beautiful kids. I sat down with my kids and I got like a routine card, and I wrote down all the chores that we have in the house, all the chores we do in the house, and I separated them. I had cards for 2 colors. So the first color was for the adults and the other color was for the kids. So we wrote down all the chores that we have to do in the house. So we now divided it into the chores for the children, they all took it, and the chores for the adults, that's for I and my husband, to one side. So in our house, everybody know what they do from bedtime, from when they wake up in the morning, to taking their clothes off, to where they put their clothes, to brushing their teeth, to having a shower, having breakfast, going to school, coming back home. We have structured routine in our house. If I don't have structured routine, I will be crazy by now, because children, it's a handful, like it's not easy. So you have to have structured routines. Not just having the routine, you have to have times for these routines. Bear in mind, these are kids, they may not be able to follow the routines like exactly the way you want it, but at least they know what to do. Another thing that this card does is that it reminds them of what to do at every time. Ladies, guys, parents, single moms, single dads, you need to have a structured routine to be able to manage your home as a not just as a working parent, even as a stay-at-home parent. If you don't have routine, you're heading for a life full of stress. So you don't want that. So you want a structured routine for your children. Everything they need to do, put it down and guide them. Before you know it, they start doing it every day. From when they get up in the morning to when they go to bed, they know what they are doing at every given time. By the time they do it for a long time, it sticks in their head. So you don't have to be calling them, oh, do you want to go and brush your teeth? Or, oh, have you changed into your pajamas? Or, oh, have you had something? They already know what to do, so that you will not kill yourself because you have children. So please have structured routine as a working parent or as a parent if you want to make life easy for yourself. So the second tip to managing your home as a working parent is start teaching your kids age appropriate independence. Start teaching your kids age appropriate independence. One thing you don't want to do is doing chores that your kids can actually do. Like, there are things your kids can do and you're just doing everything. You're gonna be sick. Please start teaching your kids age appropriate independence. Go online, see the things that your kids can do. Sometimes you may not even necessarily have to follow the things you see online. You know what your child can do. I have 3 kids. I've got a 9-year-old, I've got 7, and I got a 4-year-old. I know what they can all do. The laundry, the kids are sorting it. My kids are sorting laundry. My kids make their bed, tidy up their room. My kids have to do the vacuum cleaning. They have to put their clothes on. They have to get everything that these kids can do. I let them do it so that I know that those chores are out of the way for me. I can focus on every other thing that they cannot do. Teach your kids age appropriate independence. You don't want to be telling your 5-year-old to put his shoes on and he doesn't even know how to put his shoes on as a 5-year-old. How would you teach your kids? Now, ladies, let me tell you something. There is an age where your child gets to that he wants to do everything by himself. Please let that child do what he can do. What he cannot do, teach him. Because if you don't teach him at that point, he will get to the point where he doesn't want to learn anymore. Like, he doesn't want to learn to put his clothes on. He doesn't want to learn how to put his shoes on. He doesn't want to learn how to feed himself. Another tip I'm going to give to you, another thing that is very important in terms of teaching your kids age appropriate independence, allow your children to feed themselves. Because I see parents feeding 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. Are you kidding? Allow your children to feed themselves. They can feed themselves. Unless you know that the child needs a little bit of support, then that's fine. But if you know your child does not need support, allow your children to feed themselves. Allow your children to clothe themselves. Allow your children to have a shower by themselves. Allow your children to dress up by themselves. Allow your children to start being independent. Before you know it, your life will be easy because they will be able to sort most of their things out. So teach your children independence that is appropriate for their age to make life easy for you as a working parent. Another tip to managing your home as a working parent is put things in place. You're working, use that money to look after yourself, to put things in place. There's nothing wrong having a washing machine and a dryer. There's nothing wrong calling a cleaner to come and clean your house. There's nothing wrong putting things in place for yourself. Make life easy for yourself. Put things in place for the kids as well. Make sure you have specific area where things are kept in the house. Make sure you know where the laundry basket is kept. Their comb. If I tell you how to comb the kids' hair in the morning, looking for that comb alone can make you go to work late. Have a place where you keep comb for their hair. Have a place where you put their things, like specific places where you put things, and where your kids can find those things, and where your husband can find those things, and where whoever lives around you or whoever lives with you can find those things. Have specific place where you keep things. You don't want to be keeping things anywhere you like in your house. The day you will look for it, you will not see it. So put things in place. Put things at specific place and get things to help you. You're working, use your money to help yourself. Get these things for yourself to make life easy for you. So the next tip to managing your home is prioritizing. It is very important to prioritize because there's always something to do in the house. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, where do I even start from? But you can't do all of them. So you need to prioritize which is important, which can I leave for later. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do later? You have to prioritize what is important for you. The things you can do, go ahead and do them. The things you can delegate to your kids, go ahead and delegate. The things you can also delegate to your husband, go ahead and delegate. The things that you can leave for another day, go ahead, leave it for another day. But bear in mind not to fall short of procrastination, not to start having issues with procrastination, pushing things to the next day. You don't want, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that whatever you know you can leave for the next day, leave it so that you will not die. Yeah? Leave it. Another day you continue. Now, one thing I'm going to say is that sometimes you have so many activities. Like I do have so many activities on the weekends for my kids, like the swimming and the music and every other thing. Please, my people or my sisters or my fellow people in this ministry of children or family, if you have so many activities for the weekend and there's another one that somebody told you, oh, there's this thing that you need to do with your children, if you do it, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. You know that your weekends are already crammed, like it's packed full. Don't add any more for yourself. If you want to add something, delete something, then you add. Don't add things that you cannot do. Prioritize what is important for you and your children. If there is a party that you've been invited to and you know that today is so busy for me, I can't meet up, I have a lot to do, please, you don't have to go for that party. Set realistic expectations. That's another thing. You don't want to have so many things you want to do. But to be fair, you can't even do all of them. So what's the point? So whatever thing you want to do, whatever plans that you have, set realistic expectations for you and for your family so that you will not kill yourself, like I said. So prioritize. Do what's important for you, and what's not important, leave it for another day. So the last tip to managing your home as a working parent, for me, is the most important, is look after yourself. If you're stressed, you're exhausted, from experience, if I'm stressed and I'm exhausted, don't come near me. So if you're stressed, you're exhausted, you don't even want to, you can't function properly. So guys, look after yourself. What are the things that makes you relax? What are the relaxing things for you? Have time to rest. Go to the gym. Give yourself a treat. Rest. Don't forget that your physical health is important and your mental health is even more important. If you're stressed, if you're tired, you're lethargic, you can't function, you can't give to your family, you can't give the best to your children, you can't be there for your children, you can't be there for your family. So for you to be able to do everything that I've listed out, you have to, number one, look after yourself. If you know you're tired, please go and rest. If you know you need to sleep, go and sleep. If you know you want to go, in fact, ladies, I want you guys to pick something that you're going to be doing for yourself. Pick something you're going to be doing for yourself. If you're going to be going to the gym every week, go ahead. If you're going to start swimming, go ahead. Pick one thing that you're going to be doing for yourself that relaxes you, that you do for you. I tell you, when you have one thing that you do for you every week, you're looking forward to that thing, you're looking forward to that time, you're looking forward to doing stuff for you. And finally, have personal time. Have times that you plan, you tell your husband and the children, can you guys go for a walk, or can you go to the park, or can you go somewhere? Have time to rest. For the guys, have time you're going to go and see your friends. Please have a social life. Life is not about having kids and raising them. Have your own life. Live your own life. Have a social life. If you can, have times where you as a woman will go and see your friends, spend time with the ladies. As a man, have time that you go and see your guys, spend time with the guys, go out, plan it and do it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to let me know what you think, how you manage your home, how you run your home. Please put it down in the comment section, because I am still learning. So I want to know how you manage your home, how you run your home as a working parent or as a parent, so that we'll be able to learn from each other. And please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so that you'll be able to get regular videos when I post them. Thank you so much for listening. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. Have a lovely day. Bye.